Hello all. In this session, I'm going to discuss how to select a mini project for engineering students. This session is suitable for all the engineering discipline, and I'll be telling you how to select a mini project wisely and what are the simple steps which are involved to select a mini project. So, most of the students I wondered, they are still in search of finding a good mini project title. They do not know how to find a good project title. So, yes, I'm here to help you out. So choosing a right mini project, that is a like one of the milestone for choosing a best project in the coming year. So like in the placement interview, one of the most important questions, what is your final year project? What are the mini projects you have done? So I'm here to help you out. If you watch this session completely, definitely you will be getting a better idea to take out a better mini project topic and carry forward. So let's get started. First and the foremost, you need to identify your areas of interest. That's the most important part because you are going to develop a project. So you need to identify your areas of interest. So find out a suitable subject which you already studied, or find out a domain which you are really enjoy the most. If I talk about like EC and Triple E, so there are different domains like power electronics, then Internet of Things, renewable energy, electric vehicle. So if you are interested in those area, find out the domain. Accordingly, you can find out the search for the title. Computer science and IT allied branches. You can go for like AI, web development application, cybersecurity, data science, etc. If you are belong to civil engineers, go for like a smart construction, smart building. Go for environmental friendly materials and environmental monitoring. If you are belong to mechanical engineers, then go for automation, robotics, energy saving devices, etc. So like these are the basic like a thing which you should go ahead with that because you people are studying like subjects very long 3 years, right? In the past 3 years, so you need to identify the areas of interest and which is the domain you need to work better in the future, right? Accordingly, you have to find out a topic. So during the placements also it will be really helpful. Coming to the second number, step number two, look for real life problem because don't simply select a project. So we request like a project should be like a practical relevance one, social as well as practical relevance. Identify the practical issue. There are so many practical issues that are like existing. For example, so as we observed, street lights are simply turning on during the daytime. So what energy is getting wasted? To overcome that, we are planning like a automatic street light control. This can be done, especially circuit branches, triple A and ECE students can be done. So like we use simple LDR. In spite of that, better we can go for like a IoT-based or any other technique you can adopt. Correct. Similarly, if you are belong to computer science, so now there are some issue with taking attendance in an organization. In the class also taking attendance, it's a time consuming. Why can't we go for like a automated attendance taking system? So you can go for like a face recognition or image processing or any other technique you can go for like taking the attendance. It will be helpful for yeah, like a organization where number of employees are more than 1,000 plus. So how to take the attendance manually? It is highly impossible. If I talk about like civil engineers, low cost water purification systems. Now there are water purification systems available, but it is too costlier. So what to do? So we'll go for like a development of very low cost water purification system, which is affordable to middleman. Okay, sorry, middle class family also. Okay, middle and lower class families. If I talk about like a mechanical, so go for like a pedal powered water pump for rural area. Because most of the rural area, they are facing scarcity of electricity. So operating the water pumps are highly impossible. So we have options like a solar water pumping system, but many of the cases we go for like a normal type of method. It is too diesel type, diesel. Using the diesel, you are going to operate the pump. That is too like it's not at all eco-friendly as well as it is too money fuel consuming as well as consuming more money, right? To overcome that, it's a pedal powered water pumping for rural area. New technique. So in that you are going to develop the machine, you are going to develop the system, then you are claiming that it is better compared to diesel, correct? So that is another technique. So identify the real world problem and go ahead with the development. For example, traffic management. You can go for like a image processing based traffic management system. That is another cutting edge area. Correct. Similarly, you can identify any like minimization of the pollution. development of electrostatic precipitator or development of a device which will absorb the pollutant area or pollutant particle, right? That is another system. Coming to step number three, check the feasibility. I mean, budget, time, and component. Because budget is very important, right? So if you want to develop a prototype, you need to conclude entire project within the low cost and available resources. Because you are a student and you cannot elaborate it for lakhs of money, it is very difficult. If you have a funding, that's okay. But if you don't have the funding, what to do? It is too difficult. So don't select a AI drone system if you don't have drones or sensors. Instead of try like obstacle avoiding robotics using Arduino. So likewise, you plan accordingly with respect to time. Some resources is one of the constraints because resources are available. The resources are very scarce, right? Very scarce resources. So we don't have that much of funding. That's another thing. If you have a funding, of course, you can apply for a funding. There are ACT funding, there are KCST funding if you belong to Karnataka. So don't worry. But if you did not get the fund, what to do? It is very difficult to take the money from our side. So to overcome that, you can identify the available based on the available resources, how optimally you can develop a system. Coming to the step number four, choose scalable and innovative ideas. Nowadays, MSME, they started funding for the students also, MSME. So likewise, what you can do is you make like a very simple and like a very like a smaller level prototype. You can go for that. Later, you can apply for funding. Once they granted the funding for you, sanction the funding, you can go for like a scaling. Scaling can be done. For example, look at this. Temperature controlled fan. Basic model is temperature controlled fan. So scaled one is actually IoT based smart control system. So this is the basic one. So we go for advanced one afterwards. Okay, after implementing, we'll be adding IoT. Then we are going to have the smart automation. So go for like a IoT enabled smart cooling system. From the basic, you have to start and you have to go for higher level. That is called scaling. Okay, so try to go for like a scaling type prototypes. Okay, if you go for scaling type prototype, it is a very good scope for the future expansion or future development. Coming to the step number five, check the guidelines and references. Make sure that you can find the suitable mentors and you can find out IEEE elsewhere and Springer, Taylor and Francis papers or YouTube tutorial, relevant and genuine YouTube tutorials. Correct, and don't reinvent the wheel, improve or modify the existing project. We can go for suppose if you did not find out any other topic, what you can do is go to project lab in your campus. Directly go to the project lab, identify the some kind of projects which your seniors has already developed. Okay, based on the particular project, you can go for higher expansion. You can go for. So try to work that particular model which is available in the project lab. Once you identify that there are some lacuna, there are some drawback, definitely you think over that what can be modified. So that will be one of the best method if you are not able to identify the novel idea. So now only with the help of project coordinator and your non-teaching staff, you can identify where are the project available in the project laboratory. So identify the report also, collect the report also. Read the report first, try to operate the model. Then you will come to know that what are the major setback of the existing system. So now plan for like a modification. That is the best idea. If you have good enough support, okay, definitely you can make out. Also contact your seniors. That is not a keeping in touch with the seniors, those who developed the project. Then you can think over how to go for the improvement. Similarly, examples for each department, for ECE and EEE, then smart energy meter with a theft detection. Okay, you can check out a issue of the conventional energy meter. So because if you stop that particular aluminum disc for the conventional energy meter, the reading will not come. The reading will not take come out. So that though you consumed electricity, the bill will be zero only. So that is a worst practice. Okay, that is a theft. That is called a theft. So to overcome that, you are going to develop the smart energy meter with the theft detection also. In case anybody try to do some malpractice and to stop the operating the energy meter, it will detect automatically. For like a chatbot for college inquiries, that is the best thing for computer science students. You can develop a chatbot for the college inquiry, especially for that admission during the parents query, because sometimes whenever parents comes, teachers won't be available. So if you want to have like a chatbot system, it will be very easy. For civil, smart irrigation system using sensors. For mechanical people, mini wind turbine model for charging. Similarly, allied branches, health monitoring system using IoT. Okay, these are the examples of each project can be done from department wise. You can plan accordingly. So, final advice to the students, we wanted to tell you that your project idea should be simple but innovative. Moreover, it is very affordable and solve the real world problem. So, you have to select the topic such a way that it is one of the solutions for the real world problem. So, I would like, we would like to remind you that a good mini project is not about the complexity, but about the clarity, usefulness, and execution. That's very important. It should not don't think about if it don't think about like the project is complex and it cannot be implemented. Make sure that though it is a complex one, you can able to make it very clear and it should be useful to the society and you can go for execution. Then go ahead with that. Don't think about like it is complex. Okay. So likewise, you need to select the topic such a way that it should be you need to convert the entire segment in a simple manner. That is your talent. Apply the talent there and make it realistic. Okay. So these are the few advice to the students. I hope you'll come up with some good idea. If you have any queries, you can use the chat comment box. You can use. If you like this video, kindly give a like button. Also, kindly subscribe for similar kind of video. If possible, you can share with the same video with the stakeholders those who are working and those who are struggling on the project selection. So give your valuable comments for the betterment of my channel. I wish you all the very best for your project examination. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.